So how is it going? Like,
Actually, it's been a good ride, especially after COVID. Things are looking up, and people are appreciating the kind of offerings which we give. People are understanding that we are very close. Our complete policy is very environmental and community based. So people are understanding that how the future of tourism is
going to be. Okay. So you are finding your niche, you know?
So I think people are more appreciating the people. From mass tourism, they're coming to more FIT tourism, where they want to get value. It's not just a holiday in the sense of having good food and sun and sand, but it's more about learning and understanding about nature.
Interesting. But it must have taken you a while, right?
So, really speaking, we started way back in 1988 when we started Lakshadweep. That's when the whole experience of the leisure holidays started, and we understood that the new age traveler is not looking for the built space, but rather the experience. And I think
that's what
the experience of when we started running the property Bangaram, it was totally nature based, because it's so the island is so beautiful that we were minimalistic. We could say no to air conditioning, we could say no to hot water. People didn't bother about that, but people were just interested in seeing the beauty and enjoying nature.
They were more interested in the experience.
Experience, correct.
Okay, not the luxury.
Not the luxury was and in fact when they were going back, all of them were saying, please don't change it. We just got so used to living as without any of these luxuries, and now we want to keep it. We want to, whenever we come back, and we had a lot of returns. People kept coming back. So they never felt the absence of air conditioning or absence of any of those luxuries. But when there was, in 88 there was no internet or telephone was not there. But then nothing, these were the reasons for traveling was never a swimming pool or a air conditioning or a hot water system, or any of these things were not important.
That's amazing. Yes. So your organization has always been into, I would say, sustainable tourism, or this is something which you have developed over time, or are you still?
No. So I'm just saying, 88 when we started, when we got into tourism, nobody talked about all these things. And at that time,
we were doing that.
So it's a very long history of sustainability. Only today, maybe after 2000, the words like ecotourism and sustainability, all these things came. But by choice, and also the government, when they gave us a contract, they insisted on these to be very environmentally sensitive. And that gave us a lot of experience how to get into sustainable tourism.
So what do you think today? Like, how you have already been doing these things. So what is something more that you are doing today? Your organization is doing in terms of sustainable tourism.
So I think whenever we decide on a location, there are three aspects, and that is part of our core value. So one is how sustainable, or how we never say that the customer is the king. We always say that along with the customer, the environment, sustainability of the environment, so that we cannot compromise each other. And similarly is the local community. All of them stand on an equal footing. So without compromising each of them, we must be able to do our product should be. We must ask the question whether it will compromise the environment, whether it will have any negative impact on the local community. So if that is not there, then we are more confident and happy to start a.
How do you feel to be here today?
Very good. So I've been this is I think my third the TOFT event I'm participating in Delhi. Last year I was here, and maybe a couple of years before that.
So what are you looking forward to?
So I think TOFT is the organization, the whole idea of where we to protect. You are saying that through tourism, how nature conservation can happen. I think it's a very sensible economics. Where, because people see value, there's economic benefits coming to the local community, and that is through tourism. I think it makes a huge argument to say that you need to conserve nature.
Yes, absolutely. So what's your vision for your organization? Tell me that.
So our vision is that definitely I'm not denying the fact that any commercial organization has to be profit motive.
Yes.
So I'm not. I'll be
It's
very.
such a catch-22
Yeah. So
situation.
everybody tries to say that we are not an NGO. We are a profit-driven organization. But we believe that following these essentials of sustainability, environmental sensitivity, local community, makes when your profits become sustainable.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a short term. You're like trying to kill the goose which lays the golden egg. So you just want to reap immediate benefit, and then the whole destination is gone. But here by following these things, we feel that it's a timeless way of ensuring that your organization is profitable.
Okay, very nice. So basically long-term goals.
Yeah, long-term goals.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. What a pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I think so. I just want to say that how recently on my trip to I'd been to Colombia, and where I see, and I just trying to put this example because where we see that how people are going into nature tourism, and because of that, there's a lot of conservation happening. See, everybody talks about conservation in the sense of a national park, but in India, such a large country, there is a lot of land which is agriculture. There is a lot of plantations land, and by encouraging tourism with nature tourism within these places, I think and reducing the pressure on the national parks or any of the forests, I think it makes a lot of sense. And what's happening in Colombia is that, for example, coffee is grown there, but today now bird watching has become a big thing in Colombia, and because of that now coffee is secondary and bird watching is
main thing.
And people are now growing trees and making it natural forest, so that there's more birds coming to that place. So I think that's a good example for India to follow.
Very nice. Okay. Well, thank you so much,
much.
Michael.
Yeah, it was
what
nice,
a pleasure to talk to you.